Today I'm going to show you how to change a fuel pump on a 2004 Chevy Impala with a 3.4. This is nasty. Now there's two ways to access this. You can go from the back here into your trunk. You can reach in, you pull these flaps back here, and there's your panel for your fuel pump. Now if you don't want to be climbing through your trunk to access this, that's no problem. I'll show you another way to do it. Open your left or your right rear door, and then you have, see these little straps right here? They're protruding out of the seat. Ignore that one. Right here, so all you're gonna do is pull it down, just like that. Pull that down. And grab that one, and then pull that down. And then you can just easily access the panel here. So this is how we're going to do it today. We're going to reach in from here and we're going to take care of it that way. All right. Got those removed. We're just gonna put those just right in here. There we go. I'm just trying to get under it in just the right spot. Yeah, that's what we like. Nice. Oh my gosh. Look how nasty that is. That needs cleaned. Got my little wand here. We're gonna We're not trying to make too much of a mess. Makes huge mess. I am doing a full cleaning on the car, so I don't want any of this crap in here. Let that air compressor build up with some more air. I'm just using a little battery-powered compressor. And we're gonna take a little 90-degree pick here. You don't even actually, for this connector, you don't need it. So you're just gonna, right here, you're just gonna take your thumb, pull up, and you can actually just pull that one out. This one right here has a little, this is a little keeper pin, essentially, that locks the connector in place. You can pull that one with your thumb and just wiggle it out. Just like that. There's those two. Now, these lines, these fuel lines, these are actually quite a bit more annoying. But, so, there's these little clips on the end. Oh gosh, look what I did to myself. That thing is sharp. It's like I just got a shot and I didn't get anything out of it. Dang. Anyways, grab these two clips and push it forward just like this. And then you should just pull right off. Ew, gross. Now I'm all fuely. Nasty. It's got so you got to squeeze from top and bottom on it to actually pull this one off. It's kind of like the pill bottle that had all the Flintstones gummies in it, and well, the vitamins, the Flintstone vitamins, and you're like, I really want that, Mom and Dad, and they wouldn't let you. Gosh, I'm bleeding a lot. Fuck. How to bleed everywhere. Damn it. Sorry, we had fruit gushers on set. Oh man, let's focus. I'm actually going to do the other side now, the outer side, because it's the same as that blue tab. Come on. I got my thumb good. I'm gonna need to be really careful. That sucker's sharp. Doesn't help. It is actually there we go. It's actually a brand new pick. I just broke my, well, not broke my other pick, but I actually rounded it off and it was in really bad shape. So I got new picks. There we go. So excited. Yay. There are those. Those two connectors are all done. That makes us happy. So now all we need to do is we need to get this ring undone. I got a spot right here. I'm gonna use this guy right. And I'm gonna, there we go. This guy right here, punch. Stab myself and throw the stuff. So that guy right there. That's what I used. And a dead blow hammer. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our compressed air, and now that we've jiggled and punched the stuff around, we're going to blow it off again. We don't want any contaminants getting in here, like blood or dirt, you know, that kind of stuff. So, wiggle out, buddy. There we go. And I want that orientation to stay like that. Okay. Now let's pull this guy out very carefully. Actually, you know what? You know what would be a great idea? A bucket. Okay, I have this rule. It's not really a rule, but anytime, because I live far out of town, so anytime that I go to town, what I do is if I go to a Home Depot or let's say, geez, that's really full, Home Depot or a Lowe's, I grab a bucket. And this is one of those, I went to town, so I grabbed a bucket. Come on. A little level. Yeah! Now hurry, get it in there. Oh my gosh, there's a good amount of fuel in there. Look at it, it's gross. It's been sitting for 5 years. Look at all the crap in there. Okay, I'm gonna get that pumped out, which isn't part of the video for you, so I'll take care of that separately, and then we'll get on with the show. Well, here's our old pump. Look at this filter. That is so gross. So nasty. But like, look at the other pump. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that filter. Dirty ass diaper, brand new diaper. Oh man, that is gross. This whole thing's gross. I'm glad I went and got a new one. Okay, now it's time for us to build up our new pump. So I'm gonna remove these two guys right here because I actually want off of this old pump, which didn't come with the new one. I want these little plastic fittings that I'm gonna need to be really careful with. Do not want to hurt myself again. Let's go from the back side here and lift up. Yep. Back side, lift up. Come on. There we go. There's the first one. Pop that on just like that. Now, to confirm, the new pump didn't come with... Oh, seriously? I thought I had it. The new pump didn't come with these. It didn't come with them in the box. So make sure you're careful. Now this was a step I wasn't planning on doing. I didn't even like really realize it. This has a new harness that comes with it. Here's the old factory harness here. New one here, you can see they're quite a bit different. TRQ did actually give a little diagram for us, which is good because that saves me a bunch of time actually looking online. And the reason why they replace it, corrosion, that's why they replace it. So we're gonna start with snipping this here, and then we're going to add this there. We also don't want anything getting into the tank. So I'm gonna use that to block it off. I think it would have been fine to use the factory connector, so I'm not super thrilled about this, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna chop this down. I don't want all this excess. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing that we just did. I'm using a heat gun because I have these little solder butt connectors that I really like. Okay, we'll let that sit for a minute, and that we can consider that done. Let's finish up with our pumps here. So we want to put our float in. Get that out. You want to be very careful with the float because you do not want to bend any of this metal because then you will get inaccurate readings. So you're going to want to be careful. Okay, next we're going to grab the pump. Let's move this pump out of the way. We're going to grab the pump. We're going to put this in here just like that. And we're going to carefully push the arm in. Just like that. And there's these two little clips that'll clip in. And then there is the pump. Just like that. Ready to go in. You should have something that looks just like that. Let's do a quick recap. I swapped over these two pieces here. Put the float on very carefully. And we redid the wiring harness. We're good to go. Let's go throw this pump in. I crack me up. Don't forget your seal for the fuel pump. I almost forgot it. You're just gonna snake it up and run it up just like that. I'll show you in a minute. Just like that. Just snuck it over the float, up and around the pump. Sorry guys, I can't believe I almost forgot. There's a little notch right here. That notch needs to line up with the notch that's right here visibly. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna snake the float in there first, just like that, and then put the pump in. So set the pump down, just like that, and then I'm gonna take this ring, and I'm gonna put these, so these two tabs are actually going to get in the way of the connector, so I'm gonna make sure to put them somewhere right in here. So first, what I'm gonna do is pick it up, snake these through like that. It's kind of a nice, almost a dance. Because we're just trying to get that. Ooh. We're trying to also be careful of the float here, because we don't want that damaged in any way. Why not just give me the little bit of room I need right here? It wouldn't have been a big deal, but whatever. What do I know? Holy moly. It should be noticeable when it drops, because there's some spring to it. And so once you get it down into that notch, it should easily be able to start being turned here. Yeah, see, I got mine. We got it. We like what we see. Next, let's pop these lines in. Oh yeah, that clip. Love that sound. There we go. There's those back in their homes. Let's put this guy right here, just like that. And then we're just gonna, with this one, do a little something like that. We should hear a little nice little pop. Woo! You did it. Good job. It's in. Now let's put these guys, this plate back right here. I'm going to use a little 1/4 inch with a little 10 millimeter, and I'm just going to, they don't go really tight, hardly. Look, that fuel pump's in. It looks factory. We just pull this light out. We pull this out. We put this, we grab those. We put this back. You didn't even know I was there. I'll straighten that up. And that's how you change your fuel pump on a 2004 Chevy Impala. If you liked today's video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, see if there was anything I could improve on. I'm new to filming still, so anything that I could have covered better, you just let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to do better in the next video. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.